Pygmy rattlesnake. Look at that guy, awesome. They're everywhere. 2 of them right there. Hey, good morning. We are at the Winter Park Arts Festival down here near Orlando, Florida. I'm here helping set up, but in a few minutes, I'm taking off and heading to the Seminole Wildlife Preserve to do some herping. Hey, so we are near Christmas, Florida. We've seen a garter snake, but look at this guy. Gopher tortoise. What's up, gopher tortoise? I don't even see his den anywhere. That's right across from our parking spot. We are at the Savage Christmas Creek Preserve. Well, looks like we have another gopher tortoise up here. It's always a good sign to see them, because that means indigo snakes could live around here as well as diamondbacks. This looks like a male. The plastron has a point on it. A lot of times males will ram each other in battles. Anyway, I don't know where this boy came from, but we are going to leave it and continue on our trail. Hopefully you can figure out how to get out of this place. These look to me like they're gopher tortoise, plastrons, carapaces, bones. Like it's the only thing it could be, really. It's too big for a box turtle. Doesn't look like a water turtle of any type. I've never found any gopher tortoise remnants before, but that's what I'm sure this is. I don't know what these cool flowers are. But check it out, there's a little frog right there. See it there? Maybe a pickerel frog? Wild turkeys. Florida wild turkeys. See the racer right there. Head up like that. Hey, so I was coming around this palm tree. Got a new lifer for me. Beautiful pygmy rattlesnake. Look at that guy. Awesome. Been looking for him all morning, but this is the first one I've seen. It's the habitat we're in. It's pretty thick, jungly type stuff. Again, this is another species that we have in South Carolina. He's got a gut on him too. Must have just had a meal. However, we hardly ever see him. I hardly ever see him. I've never seen one in South Carolina. Put it to you that way. We may get a few more pictures of it, and then we'll be on our way. Cool. All right, we got another little pygmy. Another one looks really kind of fat. Oh, he's kind of excited. It's a much darker one. Thought we might find another one as we walk down the trail. Again, you can see the lump in its belly to the left of its head. Try to get a better angle. Yeah, this one's kind of reluctant to move, so we are not going to mess with it. We'll be heading on the way. But it's good that we've got 2 pygmy rattlesnakes today. We're still looking for our first diamondback or a diamondback or really any other kind of snake. It's perfect weather. Upper 70s, low 80s. I think we got weather like this for the next 3 days. Anyway, enjoy your meal, buddy. Well, when it rains, it pours. 3rd pygmy rattlesnake. I guess I have the eye for him now. Yeah, I got the eye. 4th pygmy rattlesnake. All within like 15 minutes. This one's stretched out. These snakes are definitely on the move. Although it's not really moving. So I had a good day out looking for snakes. So did Kate. She's been selected for judging for one of her works. We think it's going to be this piece, possibly, or this piece. We'll know more tomorrow. All right, day 1 in the books. We saw a garter snake. We saw 2 black racers. We saw 4 pygmy rattlesnakes, a bunch of gopher tortoises. It was incredible. Did a lot of hiking. The first place was kind of a bust except for a gopher tortoise. I ended up walking almost 14,500 steps. That's quite a bit through the sandhills. The weather was great though, and tomorrow's supposed to be a little bit cooler, and it's really unheard of for May, so everybody says. And tomorrow we are going to the Choluota Wilderness Area. Looks like a pretty cool place. It says you can see, of course, gopher tortoises and eastern diamondback rattlesnakes. Also, the eastern indigo snake, fauna you could see on the trail. Should be exciting. What are you doing? Are you okay? You got a little bit of blooming plumage going on, don't you? Look at those tail feathers. Florida. Hey, day 2 here. We'll see what we find today. We've been walking for about 45 minutes so far and haven't seen anything. The trails are a little screwy here. I can't quite figure out which trail is which, but I think I'm on the right trail now. I'm on the red loop trail, I believe, or the orange loop trail. Should be a little wetter, not quite as dry. Still on the lookout for the first real herp. I've seen a couple of gopher tortoises along the way driving out here, but really nothing in this area. Sure we'll find something shortly, hopefully. Well, I saw a little bit of leaf litter moving right in here. And I see a turtle. A little turtle. Look at that guy. This looks like it's probably one of the musk turtles. Look at that, tiny little guy. Maybe about 2.5 inches long. I am not going to disturb it because it may be laying eggs. Anyway, first herp of the day. Actually, it's not the first herp of the day, but that's a good sign, I guess. All right, little musk turtle. You're a tiny little fella. Good luck doing what you're doing. Can't see it now, but there are a lot more of the brown anoles here, the Anole sagrii. So this is Anole sagrii, the brown anole. You can see it's got a bit of a pattern on its back there. It differs from the native Carolina anole because it can't change color really more than just shades of brown. But these are invasive. They are not native to Florida. They have also managed to move up into the Carolinas, apparently. I've never seen one north of Florida. In fact, this is about as far north as I've seen them, although I haven't looked around that much. But anyway, one of the distinguishing characteristics of them is that they're a bit more aggressive than the Carolina anoles, and they can displace them out here in the pine flatwoods. They also have an orange dewlap as compared to the Carolina anole, which has the pink dewlap. Anyway, I didn't know they play dead, but apparently they seem to play dead. You would think with a stream this lovely, there would be some water snake somewhere nearby. So far, nothing. So far, nothing. Hey, so we've been walking and walking and walking, and we haven't seen jack, except for the little musk turtle. I haven't seen hardly any lizards, a couple of Anole sagrii, maybe broadhead skink, maybe. But we went through a lot of good habitat. I thought we would have seen a racer or a glass lizard or, you know, any of the other common snake, but nothing doing, man. This is tough. This is tough. This is tough. Right now I'm in a scrub habitat, which is just beautiful. There goes a 6-line race runner. But I don't know, it's about 80 degrees, 81 degrees, and it's just beautiful. But ain't nothing moving. All right, to give you an update, Saturday afternoon, we're still over, man. 0 snakes. I mean, we have been walking and walking and walking. And that's incredible. I mean, I've walked over 17,000 steps, which is 2,000 more than yesterday. So I'm gonna ride around and see if I can do some road cruising, maybe get lucky on a racer or maybe a rat snake. If I get the chance, I'll update you. I don't know what we'll do tomorrow. I'm thinking of going back to where I found those pygmy rattlesnakes, which is a long damn walk because I can't drive there anymore. Good morning, day 3. We are in another pine flat woods, walking some trails. Still not much around, or if anything, actually. The woods are beautiful. These woods are just beautiful. However, there's a lot of evidence of pigs, wild pigs, domesticated wild pigs that have torn up the ground everywhere. And of course, what that does basically is just disrupts everything, because those pigs get down there and they eat the eggs, and they can even eat small snakes and lizards and things like that, and just it kind of throws the whole ecosystem for a whack. And I've never had much luck finding any snakes where there's been a lot of pig activity. It's just beautiful habitat for, you know, Florida pine snakes, corn snakes, rat snakes, coach whips, diamondbacks, indigo snakes, you know, some of the bigger species, and even the smaller species like the garter snakes, ribbon snakes, pygmy rattlesnakes. But it's just tough going. Weather's perfect. It's, you know, mid to upper 70s. It is super dry. It was 40% humidity, which, you know, is kind of dry for this area. And I don't know if it's scrambled them or what, because nothing seems to be out and about other than brown anoles. Really, that's just about it. Maybe some ground skinks. So hopefully we have something to update you with in a little bit. The very first Florida alligator. Been in Florida for 3 days, and this is the very first gator. Let's see if he'll come up. Yeah, he's just gonna hover, it looks like. Oh well. Now don't forget, you can pick up one of these cool coral snake hats down below in the description.